a lot of times when you're playing really anything, even if it's just a line, you're not thinking about anything but the notes you're actually physically manipulating with this left hand, right? And I'll stop to give this little quick thing, this little quick conceptual basket here. This, a lot of people think of it as the execution hand, right? Because you're rhythmically executing the concepts you have. This would be the conception hand, right? Because it's all of the melodic and harmonic stuff that you want to be able to pull out with this one. And there's like, you know, millions of combinations just with these fingers on this fretboard, right? Millions with just these fingers. Well, the whole thing about playing counterpoint, when you add those two things up, you're like cubing the amount of combinations you have. And you don't have to learn all of them, because there's almost an infinity to learn, you know. But if you do even real simple stuff, which I think is how I like to play, do very simply stuff that's executed well, then it will reach the listener much more effectively than kind of real, involved stuff that's not really well executed. And so what I want to deal with right now is, boy, this is foreign territory here, is deal with playing and thinking about the rests in your left hand. All right? So once you're done playing a note, that's not it. You have to be the steward of that note, every way. So I'm going to play a little pattern, like a real simple kind of octave-y kind of thing, without using any left hand enunciation, so to speak. And then I'm going to show you how to play and think of the rests that you'll be playing, so that the whole, you know, the whole gestalt, as it were, of the two hands being together creates something that can reach the audience, you know. So if I was going to play a pattern like, right? This hand isn't playing any rests, right? But they're kind of there, but it's things are all over. Now, if you do it like this, and you start thinking about the pull-offs, watch this. You see that? Now, with the hand, that sounds way doper to me than... And that way, that's simple. That's 3 notes, you know? And the way we're doing that is by actually physically playing the rest, not just thinking of it as, okay, this is my bass, right? But you actually, you have to think about this finger being off the fretboard, right? When you're playing the rest, like a guy who really did this great without like a lot of, without really any counterpoint would be like a guy like Nile Rodgers. See that thing? And that's those 16th notes. And every time you pull off, it should be even, completely even with the note you're actually physically playing, and it should have as much importance as the note that you're playing should be the rest that you're playing. And that, wherever you want to go with whatever kind of counterpoint stuff you want to go and do, if you can get the idea of playing those rests and really thinking of those rests, if you do a pattern like, you know, even something simple, just like... You see that the hand, like these are all quarter notes, right? But see, that's a shuffle, but that shuffle's grooving because I'm dealing with the rest. If I wasn't dealing with the rest, it'd be strictly holiday in, you know, just be able to. Right? You know, that's like, it's about as funky as the AMC Pacer, you know. But if you do this, right? Right? See those rests? Now check this out. So that works great if you're in one position, right? All this rest with your fingers, right? What about if you have to move your hand from one place to another, like the whole thing, right? Up or down the neck. Well, you got to make your hand do the same thing. The hand's got to do the rest too. So see that? It's kind of fun. See what I mean? That hand moves, and it moves in time. And you want to make it so that basically what you're doing right now is you're making your left hand accountable for all of its actions. You know what I mean? It can't just be like, oh, I'm going to play this chord and now I'm done. No, it's brain hurting, and you got to stay in the shed for like hours and hours every day to get this little thing that nobody's going to give you any credit for, because it's completely not obvious in any way, shape, or form until you don't do it. You know, it will get you no medals, no girls, but actually it will get you women at your shows.